Good evening! Oh, you can't really see my face, can you? I am on my way and I'm driving badly. I'm on my way to something exciting! So this is Labor Day weekend here in Canada. I think it might be the same weekend in the US. We have a 3-day weekend. It's like a bank holiday. And so today is Friday afternoon night. It's 5:30 and I'm on my way to Sandbanks. It's a national park and there's like a really beautiful beach with sand dunes. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm gonna be staying on Prince Edward County Island. It's like kind of an island. Now there's two things we need to do. First, I didn't eat dinner yet, so I need to grab dinner, but I think I will grab dinner on my way. Like once I'm out of Montreal. I'm still in Montreal. I don't know if you can see there's traffic all around. But the more pressing issue is I need the one thing any Canadian needs for a road trip. And that is a Tim Hortons drink. I'm not sure what I'm gonna have just yet because it's 5:30, so I don't want to grab coffee. But also I really want something like fall inspired. Like this is a fall road trip, right? So I need like the fall drinks. And I think they only have, I'm not even sure if they have the fall drinks out yet. I'm hoping they do, and if they do, I'm pretty sure they usually only have coffee, like the sort of pumpkin spice latte kind of thing. Without further ado, let's get into our little alone solo girls weekend at the beach. Fan of going on trips by myself, as you would have seen in my previous vlogs. I mean I've been to Europe completely by myself. Now I've done Asia in the past couple months, partly by myself, partly not only by myself. But the thing is, I just started listening to a true crime podcast and it's called Captive. If you're from, well, if you're French, like if you speak French, it's a really good podcast. It's on Spotify and it's about true crime, but like in Quebec. They're terrifying. And I hate I am the last person who's gonna watch a horror movie or any kind of scary movie. I hate that. But something about the fact that they happened close to me and they're like part of the history of where I live somehow like made me curious about them. But I started like yesterday. I started the podcast yesterday and I'm already done season 1. I'm about to start season 2 on this beautiful ride. Maybe not the best time to start a true crime podcast would be just before you leave on a 3-day trip by yourself. Maybe. But anyways, we're still gonna watch it because we'll listen to it because I'm obsessed.
Someone must have broken my heart. Like really torn it apart in another life. Someone must have really...
Merci beaucoup, bonne soirée. Merci. Alright, so I went and got gas. I got dinner at Timmy's and I have my road trip drink. I asked if they had like the hot chocolate but with the pumpkin spice, like spices basically. And she said that no, they technically did not have it, but she could do something off the menu and she could do the white hot chocolate with the pumpkin spice. And we're about to try it because yeah, she said she could also do it with the whipped cream and something else, but I did it like just normal. Anyways, cheers! It's fall, y'all.
My mind in another life. Otherwise, I don't know why I keep coming back.
Hi, so I just made it. It's a little bit past 10. I was so scared because I went to a different address. I put in the name of my hostel on Google Maps and it gave me like an address which is like about 3 buildings down and it's a barn, like a destroyed barn. I get there and I'm like, And then I was like, okay, you know what? Let me go check on booking.com. Typed in the address and not the name of the hotel, and it gave me this place, which is, whew, thank God. Let me show you, give you a quick peek. In the outside tomorrow, because obviously right now it's like completely dark. This is what the hostel looks like. Needless to say that I am really relieved this is it. It's obviously not the chicest place on the entire island. I think you can notice that, but at least it's not a freaking barn. Obviously this is the next day, so it's about 9:30. I'm gonna go into the city, like Bigton, because it's supposed to rain. So I was gonna go straight to the beach and like have a little quick breakfast here and then go straight to the beach. But since it's gonna rain at around 10 for about an hour, I figured I would go to a cafe, like treat myself to a nice brunch and work a little from there, from like a nice cafe in town, and then make my way to the beach when it's like a little drier. That road right over here, and then you park near the barn, and this is the little hostel. All right, so when I woke up this morning, I looked for some places to go get brunch, like breakfast brunch. I always look up either coffee shop or brunch. And there's a few places like in Picton. It's about 20 minutes away from where I am. I really did not realize how big this island is until I had to check like from the hostel to Sandbanks Beach. And it was like 30 minutes. Oh, it's pretty far. I was actually thinking at first, I was like, maybe I can walk it or like jog it, because it didn't really look that far. And then when I saw 30 minutes by car, I was like, okay, that is not gonna happen. And it's like 80 kilometers an hour road. So I think I checked and it was like something like a 30-kilometer run.
Must have made me feel bad, but who I was and what I had to give.
It's so cute. I can't wait to see it like full, like walking down that street, because just driving I was like, oh, there are bookstores everywhere, cafes everywhere.
Yes. Keep fighting all of it. Don't trust that there's love to get. I just can't believe it. Like somehow I can't believe. Yes, I have to admit. Yeah, I got an issue with love. Yeah, I got an issue with trust. Really bad at opening up.
Morning, beautiful people. Another day, another talk in the car. So I just left. I had to check out from the inn that I was staying at, and I'm on my way to grab some breakfast. I actually made a friend. She was my like roommate at the inn, and we're gonna go and grab some breakfast at a farm to table place. We're also gonna probably try and stop at a honey little farm, like a place where you can buy honey that is made on the spot. Anyways, Sunday morning, we just missed the pancake bubble brunch, so that would have been fun, but it's so pretty.
It's one of our best sellers right now. The 2022 was just released about a month ago, and so this is a blend of the Frontenac Blanc, Gewürztraminer, and Semillon.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Semillon gives it a really nice smell.
So damn good. You take me to the stars.
We finally made it to the beach. I think it's 4 p.m. right now. And I had to set camp before sunset because there's nothing worse than having to put up a tent when it's dark outside. So I think we're gonna stay here for like 3 hours max.
Kinda thought we'd break it through.
morning. I'm gonna make breakfast now. I have my very dirty and disgusting stove. But first, coffee. Delicious coffee this morning instead of, you know, a latte or something. So I have like a big box of supplies where I put all my like cookingware, plates. Like this all folds into a big one. It's from Decathlon if you're looking for one. It's really cheap, so it's really a good option. I think I just touched a spider web. So anyways, I put everything in like a big container from like the dollar store, and I always keep like backup coffee and hot chocolate because that's something you don't want to forget. But I feel like after spending summer in there, it's getting clumpy, so I think I'm gonna have to change my way of doing things.
Whisper gently saying you don't know how to keep on trying. It shows something's changing in me. It shows.
Alright, I'm gonna have to go for a car wash, I think. Just look how dirty this is. Alright, I'm gonna go later.
Like a Roman without a goal. That goes to let's be baby, got this. Now be baby. To